Good afternoon, my fellow family, friends, and colleagues. This is your girl, Dr. Charity, aka the Queen of Divas, and I am here to give you your weekly encouragement. When on this warm and glorious, beautiful, gorgeous day, I am here to just give you a little insight along with helping you celebrate on this lovely Happy Father's Day every last father and fatherly figure on this universe, on this earth and in this universe. So I am taking the time to celebrate my own beloved father. I was not always a daddy's girl, but I still love my daddy with all my heart, mind, body, and soul. So I am celebrating with the help of my three crumb snatchers, my beloved daddy, aka Papa, Mr. Balmer. I'm going to be celebrating him even some more later on, but that's who I am celebrating today. And why I'm a little bit behind time, a little bit behind schedule, but that's all right. Today is the day to celebrate my father, your father, and all fathers while they're yet still here, and enjoy and make memories, build memories while they're yet still here. Well, just for a few minutes, few moments or a few minutes of your time, while I have it, I just wanted to give a little booster today, give a little motivational booster, and it's like a little checkpoint off of a Super Mario Brothers level. It's just a little point to just check and see where you at on this journey of building and striving and pushing forward to that accomplishment and that achievement that you so desire. Because as I told you, it's not next week, not next year. Your opportunity and your desire, that which you desire, is right here, right now. Even if you don't see it, it's right here, right now. It's not waiting years later. Your opportunity is right here, right now. So today, just for a few moments, if I had to give it a title, I give you this weekly encouragement, the title of Are You Ready? Preparing for your next level. The question is, are you ready? Well, some may say, well, Dr. Charity, what do you mean by are you ready? I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. What do you mean by are you ready? I'm glad you asked. That is what I'm going to elaborate on just for a few moments of your time. The question are you ready is asking you strictly and simply, are you ready for that which you truly desire? That which you have been praying for, seeking, striving for. Have you seriously taken the time to sit down and count the cost of what it will take, the sacrifice it will take, the time and the effort and the compromise it will take to achieve that goal, to establish and obtain and maintain that accomplishment? Have you actually sat down and took that in consideration, what it's going to take? Because a lot of times we love to sit down as human beings and admire the accomplishment and the achievement, but fail to count up the cost, the price of the cost, and the time and effort it would take to put in to achieve that goal. We want the degree, we want the money, but we fail to take in the hours and the sacrifice of having to cut off social time, the time that you will have to cut off social time and the time you'll have to put in strictly with just studying and work, and that be the end of it. We would want, we want and strive to have the child as a mother or father, but we fail to take into consideration what we're gonna have to put in to sacrifice to not just obtain the child, but to maintain the livelihood of that child, to take care of that child. And that same thing goes with a career change. Same thing goes with buying a home or a car. We want it, what it looks like. We want the title, but we fail to take into consideration what it's gonna cost on our end to obtain it. So that's what the question today is. To yourself, just ask yourself, am I ready? And then prepare yourself for this next level. because you don't have time to prepare once you get to that next level. Then you ain't got no choice to step in or watch it go past. You don't have no time to prepare for that next level once you get there. So the best time to prepare for that next level is right now. Beginning with asking yourself the question, am I ready? Am I ready for this? Am I ready for this change? Am I ready for this compromise? Am I ready for this right now? Because to accomplish that and achieve that accomplishment or that achievement, when you're ready, you're going to think like Miranda Curtis. Whatever it takes, I'm all in. And you're going to do whatever it takes, as I did when it came to school. There's a lot of things I had to give up and sacrifice. A lot of things I had to give up and sacrifice that I didn't want to. But I understood that this was for the sake of not only my future, but the sake of my 3 boys' future. And not only was it that, it was being the example of a successful parent that my boys needed to see that would motivate them to do the same thing. And the more I thought about that and placed around pictures that motivated me, is what caused me to say, you know what, I'm ready for this. I'm going to do this. And the thought of quitting never crossed my mind. And it's the same thing with you today. Whatever it may be that you desire from the inside, that you want to achieve and accomplish, when you find out whether you're ready, prepare for it. Not later, starting now. Starting today, ask yourself that question. Am I ready? And then prepare yourself. If you should come across this weekly encouragement right now and ask yourself, am I ready? And the question, when you finally sit down and take it into consideration, and it's like, you know what, now that I think about it, I may not be all there. I may not be all ready. There's nothing wrong with that. You just take even the extra time, the excess time needed to prepare yourself to be ready for the next level. Doesn't mean nothing bad. It just means you just need a little bit more time. I'm doing the same thing with this desire that I have of meeting the one that God has destined and predestined for me. I ask myself on a daily basis, am I really ready for this? Because I understand that the way that I live right now is not going to be the same way once I become Mrs. whatever it may be. So therefore, on a daily basis, I am not only just meditating, I am also preparing myself. I'm a wife on the inside, but now I'm slowly bringing out certain characteristics of the wife on the outside in preparation for the one. Because I have to be prepared for when that time comes. And the same goes for you. Just ask yourself, am I ready? Not just ready for the celebration, but ready for the effort and the sacrifice and the compromise that it takes to achieve and to accomplish, obtain, and maintain that milestone in your life. So today, the question is to you, am I ready? And then prepare yourself for this next level. You don't have time because, as I told you previously, the opportunity is knocking right at your door. Your time is now. Just ask yourself today, am I ready? And move forward because the next level is right in front of you, right waiting on you to make that move. Well, that's all I have for you today. But tune in next week for another weekly encouragement with your girl, the Queen of Divas, Dr. Charity. Subscribe to Lady Superwoman on YouTube for all your weekly encouragements. And know that I love and appreciate every last one of you. Enjoy the rest of your happy Father's Day to all great fathers. And know and ask yourself, am I ready? Am I ready? And prepare for the next level ahead. Have a great day. Bye bye.